I don't know.
Well,
Maybe it just needs to grow on me.
oh, great. Okay.
Are we good?
I think we're good.
Cool.
All right. Welcome to episode 6 of 7.
I think
Seven of On the Run.
6 or 7. I think it was, the last one we did was technically the 6th, but we called it 5.
That's right. It was 5 take 2. So
we're on to 6.
Yeah. And this one is cleverly entitled Snow Day, because it's the second
good
snow
title.
week we've had. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Let me pull up our agenda here. All right, I have a quick announcement about our website. It is still down due to some technical glitches on our server side of things. We've had people looking at it. It should be up hopefully by the beginning of the week, Monday or Tuesday. It is the weekend, unfortunately, so a lot of our customer service people are out of the office. But we are working on that. In the meantime, you can always visit our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/RegentRunner, and visit there and watch some of our videos. This one will be up shortly, hopefully by the end of the day. And Josh has a Tumblr that he's been keeping up. It's
regentrunner.tumblr.com. Basically just whatever random news stories, whatever we talk about on the podcast or anything, that'll be up on the Tumblr.
So we do have a few places you can go visit while our site is down, and we do apologize for that. We're working hard to get it back up and running. Okay? All right, let's talk Snow Day. Did you enjoy we had 2 this week.
Yeah.
1.5 last week.
It was good. I got to catch up on a lot of work that I was maybe a little behind on. Not Daily Runner stuff though. I'm on top of that. But
yeah, I caught up on some stuff too.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Did you have any adventures?
We did. We took my dog and my girlfriend went out. Was it Wednesday night? It was snowing.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. That's right. Yeah. So Tuesday night we went out and ran around out here at Regent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because Leslie the dog likes the snow. So
yeah, my dog loves snow too.
Although it was good we went out Tuesday night, because Wednesday morning it took me like 2 hours to dig out because
you had to shovel.
Yeah. Yeah, I live off campus, so I had to go get out. Yeah.
One of the perks of living in the comments, like, I hate shoveling. Shoveling is my least favorite thing to do. Like, that's the reason I hate snow, honestly.
Shoveling. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I have this really long sidewalk from my front door to my driveway. So not only did I have to shovel the driveway to get the car out, I had to shovel the whole sidewalk to get down there.
I'm very not jealous of you.
Yeah, I'm not. And in case you didn't notice, I'm sure all of you have already noticed, Chelsea's also not here this week because she's still snowed in.
Yeah, those roads are terrible.
Yeah, the side ones. Although today it's been helping a little because it's hot. And
yeah, well, by Sunday it's going to be in the 60s and
70s.
It's all going to be gone. So.
So she is still stuck. I got stuck once or twice, but fortunately not too
She
bad.
said her street is an ice skating rink.
Yeah, an ice skating.
So.
Which is understandable. I believe her. So that was our exciting snow day. So if you've noticed kind of a slow, life's a little slow around here. It's just because of the snow.
Yeah.
Hopefully the last week we have snow though.
Yeah, a lot of the country was just like totally incapacitated.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Atlanta, it honestly looks like an apocalypse of some sort. There are people who got like snowed in a grocery store. They're like
just sleeping on
in their sleeping bags, just chilling in the grocery store. And then did you see that one picture where it's like there's the highway and it's just like one side is just completely packed and the other side is empty.
Yeah. There was a meme though. It was which aisle in CVS is most comfortable to sleep in, because there was just like people all over CVS sleeping in the aisle, and they're like, one aisle had like a bunch of people, so like this must be super.
Get like the aisle with the toilet paper and everything, and use it as like a pillow or like make a mattress of the extra plush.
It was pretty bad here yesterday. Today wasn't. Today's better.
Yeah, I didn't get out. I stayed in my room and basically played video games and did work. I did that
until our website crashed.
Yeah, that was.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but there's the Atlantic has a little map where it shows.
That's cool. Is that this?
Yeah, this is. Let me pull it up. How much snow it typically takes to cancel school in the U.S.
Nice.
And we in Virginia are like right at the border of any snow and an inch of snow.
Very true.
So
we got like Last week it wasn't very much, but they canceled everything.
Just like shut down because there's just like no way to clean it up. They're not prepared. Where I'm from, it takes about 3 inches. Actually, no, 6 inches to actually cancel school.
Yeah, and I'm from
the more north you get, it's like a foot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Huh, that's kind of a cool map. That's on the Atlantic if you guys want to go look.
And on our Tumblr. So.
And on our Tumblr. Look at Mr. Fisher go. That's impressive. I was going to talk about our new set too.
If you haven't noticed.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, we're in a different spot today. This is close to what it's going to look like. This week we ordered some new exciting things for the Daily Runner. Behind us eventually there'll be what they call a media backdrop, but it's basically a wall with our logos on it.
So like if you see like the red carpet at the Grammys or something, there's like a little backdrop. So we're gonna have one of those that we can take with us wherever we go. If we do like an interview and we have to make like a flash set, we kind of have
cool space. And then it'll look a little nicer in here. So this is gonna become kind of like our interview podcast desk. And then behind you guys, what you can't see is another built-in desk. And we're gonna make that into our anchor and our morning show desk. And we've got new stickers coming for the desk and a banner for the back wall. And there's a couple other small things. There'll be a logo above us. So we're making the newsroom a little bit more our home, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's gonna look nice.
Yeah. So if you note it, you'll notice from week to week it'll be a slight. Hopefully a week or two from now, we should have.
It's going to be amazing.
That's right. It'll be amazing. We'll have the wall up, and then we'll even have some T-shirts for our reporters.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be awesome. So we do want to thank you guys. I was supposed to report our viewership for January, from January 13 to January 14, is up 350%.
Wow.
So yeah, can you believe it? That's a huge amount, and that's including all the snow days that we've had this month, and now the website down at the end of the month.
Well, people are snowed in, so they have to,
They have to go
stay inside and read the Daily Runner.
That's right. So
that's the best way to spend your snow days.
How do we cause more snow days?
Right.
We'll have to look into that.
Science.
But that's cool. I think it's kind of fun that we're getting to do all this, and the paper is really growing. It's kind of
Definitely.
fun. Cool. Ronald Reagan.
Let's talk about that.
We are getting ready to cover, hopefully we've got a reporter or two. We're going to cover the Ronald Reagan Symposium, which happens next week, I believe.
February 7th.
February 7th, that's correct.
Which is not next week, is it? It is. It's a week from today.
It's a week from today. And that happens here at the school. It is open to undergrads and students. And the law school, we've been talking with the law school and the government school about it, and they're really interested in getting some more students in and involved. So we're going to try to cover it a bit, and I think it'll be a cool event. I've gone the last couple of years. It's usually entertaining.
There's going to be a lot of speakers.
This year especially.
Yeah, lots of people. Ryan T. Anderson, Claire Berlinski, Darren Patrick Guerra, Stephen Knott, Joseph LeConte. So there's going to be a lot, and they all look
King's College.
Pretty interesting.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
This guy's from the United States Naval War College, it's pretty cool. For those of you who don't know, the Reagan Symposium is actually a signature event that Regent does every year. So it's not just a once or twice thing that they're doing every once in a while. It's every year. It's like an annual thing, kind of like Clash of the Titans. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll have at least one story up on it. We're hoping for more, but
and we might get I think the dean of the government school is interested. So that's kind of cool. We've got a few things happening on that. It'll be interesting to see what how that goes next week.
Yeah, definitely. Also next week, the Olympics are kicking off.
That's right.
With the opening ceremony a week from today. Even though there are a few games going on the day before, which
really?
I don't get why they do that. There are a few things scheduled for the 6th, and the ceremony is on the 7th.
That's interesting. I didn't realize there was events happening before the kickoff.
Yeah.
What is it? Women's stuff?
We have men's downhill, women's. Well, it's like qualification, I guess. So,
Okay.
I guess that makes sense.
Should be interesting. I know Russia's been gearing up for a long time.
Yeah, there's been lots of people gearing up for a long time. So,
True.
I mean, it's the Olympics.
Well, it's in Russia, right?
True. Yeah.
Should be interesting to see. They, I know they built quite a few new like venues and stuff for it. That's always exciting to see the big build out. That
Oh, yeah. And then they get left like empty in the following years.
Yeah, and people just take their pictures in front of them. That's all they become as tourist attractions. I'm excited about all the crazy uniforms. I won't lie. Like if you flip through pictures of all these guys, it's just like crazy uniform after crazy uniform.
Like the American uniforms, it was a good idea, but it just the concept didn't really work in real life. I don't think.
I don't think so either.
Like the drawing, it looks like, oh, that could be cool, and then they show the real person. He's like,
oh.
Did your grandma make that for you?
Oh yeah, look, this guy's got to be from somewhere else.
Yeah, no, that's not American. That's American. They just look silly.
They do look silly. The stars are like, it's like a knit sweater or something.
It looks like something somebody's grandma made. They were like, oh, just knit them their sweaters.
I don't know. I've never been big on the Winter Olympics, so I don't know. Do people like get crazy about it like they do?
Well, the Summer Olympics is definitely more of a big deal, but there's still some cool stuff like curling, of course, the most thrilling of all sports.
I come from Minnesota, northern Minnesota, where curling is actually a big deal.
Wow.
Yeah, I won't lie. I know the game.
I was being a little facetious.
I know you were. That's why I had that.
There's also like, snowboarding and all that cool stuff.
Yeah. Some actual cool stuff.
Yeah, if you're into the other things,
I think it'll be. I always like watching it. At least kind of flipping through it every once in a while and seeing what's going on. I did read somewhere NBC paid $750 million to get the rights to.
Don't they get it every year?
I think so. But I read $750 million and I was like,
that's a lot. Not cheap.
No, that's a lot of money. So we'll see. Should be interesting at least.
Yeah.
At the very least.
And then there's the Super Bowl.
There is a Super Bowl.
This Sunday.
We should talk about that. It's not a big deal.
Maybe, I guess.
It's in Jersey, right?
New York. It's technically Jersey, but yeah. Yeah.
I was gonna pull up an article on it, but I don't even see any. How is it not news people come up? Oh, there it is. Super Bowl XLV3. What does that even mean?
Roman numerals 48.
I think you might be right.
Yes. That's basically the only thing that learning Roman numerals came in handy for.
For the Super Bowl.
Figure out which Super Bowl it is.
There is actually breaking news on the Super Bowl. Suspicious white powder mailed to hotels near Super Bowl site.
So many weird things about that headline. Suspicious white powder.
Yeah, all these channels are breaking news.
And then it
on
was
that, right?
mailed. They actually put it in the mail. I don't know.
Who mails anything? So anyways, that looks kind of exciting. I'll be watching it. It's always entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Plus the commercial is the best part.
Are you invested in any of the teams? No. I'm rooting for the Seahawks. They had a really great season.
Did they?
Yeah. I think they're really impressive.
The Seahawks and
the Broncos.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you Seahawks.
Yeah.
No offense to.
I'm a Jets fan, so I don't really.
So that would be,
I need somebody else to root for, like all the time. So.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Do you have any Super Bowl plans?
I do not.
Yeah, I don't really have anything big either. I'm probably just gonna make like guacamole and sit on my couch.
That's exciting, though. Guacamole and sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Like a nice thing.
Hopefully I'll have all my homework done so I'm not like...
Right, while you're watching Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's no fun.
That's my problem is I can barely keep up with like what's scheduled today. Mm-hmm. So how do I plan Super Bowl party? I just don't have time for these things.
I guess, yeah.
All right, so that's all. It's quite a bit is happening in the world right now.
Yeah, it's a busy time.
Should we talk about Facebook? I think we should talk about Facebook.
if you want.
There's so much happening. Well, should we talk about turning 10 first, and then we'll talk about paper?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, Facebook
10 years ago.
This week is on February 4th. So this week, I think that's Tuesday, Facebook turns 10. It's crazy,
Man, 10 years ago. I can't even think. 2004. What was that? I was in 4th grade.
Wow. Let's see. I graduated in 2009, so I was just starting high school.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a long time ago, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
funny
yeah.
to think about.
Although it's depressing that I was just starting high school. I'm still in college. It was interesting. He gave an article to Business Week. He's actually facing 3 huge things. He's turning 30 in May. Mark Zuckerberg. His company's turning 10 this year, and his wife now. They met this year as well. So he's got like a huge, it's a big year for Zuckerberg.
Wow.
But it's his company's now public, which is good. It's been doing quite impressively. I was gonna wonder, it's about this far, just barely about to become the fastest public company to reach $150 billion, the $150 billion public threshold.
Really?
The fastest it's ever happened, which is kind of crazy if you think about this company that's worth like less than 10 years old is worth almost $150 billion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Lex Luthor started it, so.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, it's Jesse, right?
Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg.
Eisenberg is just being announced that he's going to be the next Lex Luthor.
Don't know how I feel about that, but.
Josh is a bit iffy. I'm kind of excited about it. I think that could be cool. Although I do agree.
Of all of the potential people you could have as Lex Luthor, Jesse Eisenberg.
Well, you never really know.
I have my doubts.
Josh has his doubts.
I have lots of them.
So part of the
Back to Facebook.
Oh, and the connection there was Jesse Eisenberg played Zuckerberg in
the Social Network, yes.
Which was a very good movie.
Which I've never seen somehow. I don't know.
How did you never see it?
I don't know. It kind of just flew under the radar, I guess.
That's crazy. So one of the first things their Facebook is doing for their 10-year anniversary is launching a new app called Paper.
And it looks beautiful.
It does look beautiful. So it's basically, it's more than just a news reading app. Some people before it got launched thought it was going to be, kind of like a Flipboard competitor. Mm-hmm. But what it actually is basically it's your news feed and some content that you don't necessarily like on Facebook.
Yeah.
But it's just this huge new app. It's gorgeous. For those of you
it looks beautiful.
who haven't seen a video of it, you should go watch it. We'll just search Facebook Paper. But it's basically your news feed, but instead of like just scrolling up and down, they put it into almost like a app type magazine. And you can like tap on pictures and they fill up your screen and you can tilt your phone back and forth to pan around the picture. Man. And if someone like shared an article, you can tap on the article and it like unfolds. It looks pretty cool.
And it sounds hard to navigate, but it says that, if it senses that you're lost or confused or you don't know what you're doing, it'll point you in the right direction, which is creepy, but
my phone knows I'm lost.
Yeah. And it'll be available February 3rd.
Yeah, Monday. Which I think it could be really cool.
I would allow myself to get excited for it if I didn't suspect that it was an iOS 7 only app. And I don't have iOS 7 still.
I've got it on. Still, he says. But I mean, that looked really cool. The articles flip and stuff. The Verge's headline on it was, "With Paper, Facebook just blew its own iPhone app out of the water."
Well, it didn't take much. I don't think the former Facebook app was that great to begin with.
I don't think it's great either. But apparently, this is like where Facebook now thinks the trend is heading is instead of, because online they've got all this huge website that's got, it's got pictures, events, groups, pages. But on mobile, they don't think that's what people want. They think they want a bunch of little apps. So what Facebook is starting to do is like they have a messaging app that doesn't even look like a Facebook app.
Yeah.
It's got a blue like our clock there, and it's real white. It doesn't even say Facebook. They've got Instagram, of course, which doesn't say Facebook anywhere.
Yeah.
Now they'll have Paper, which will say Facebook a little, but it doesn't look like Facebook.
Yeah, that's
so
interesting.
what they're doing is giving you like really powerful little apps that
Because it feels like with Facebook, the mobile app, it can sometimes be like a little overwhelming, where you have like all this stuff everywhere, and you're just like, and it doesn't really look good because it's all crowded.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and there's just like buttons everywhere. Like there's buttons along the bottom and on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got like Facebook, the blue bar takes up like a tenth of your screen.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So
I've never been a big fan of it. It's faster now, which I like, so you can scroll. But really, that's all I do when I go in. Like I just scroll, see if anything's new.
yeah, hopefully with this, you'll be able to scroll for more than 10 minutes without it crashing on you. So
yeah, if you get through far
it's so beautiful. What happened?
It does look pretty cool, though. I'm kind of excited to see. Should be interesting. All right.
Goodbye buttons, hello swipes.
Hello swipes.
That's what the verb says.
They say Chrome. It's Chromeless. So on an app, what that means is there's like not buttons or there's not a lot of branding, that type of thing. So it's Chromeless, and it's really pretty. So
and no ads, at least for now.
Yeah. Which I don't mind ads. They have to pay for it somehow.
That's true. And most of the time, I don't pay attention to them anyway. So.
Yeah. Although we just did a Facebook ad.
Yeah.
It got us like 12.
A short campaign.
Yeah, really short. It was teeny tiny, but it got us like 12 likes and some stories shared. So that makes me even less hateful of ads.
True.
All right. Should we talk about your scientific article?
Yeah, this is another one that I pulled from the Daily Runner Tumblr that I posted. It's an article from Time. It's 10 scientifically proven ways to be incredibly happy.
Timering.
Science. Yeah. So the first one is to exercise. Even 7 minutes could be enough, is what it says.
I think they're trying to get just 7 minutes. Come on, guys.
Yeah. Well, I ran today and I'm dead. So. But apparently I'm extremely happy now, so...
Do you feel happy? Happier than you were?
More or less.
Yeah,
I wasn't too happy waking up at 8, but... yeah. Let me see. You don't have to be depressed to benefit from exercise, though. Exercise can help you relax, increase your brain power, and even improve your body image. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Activity,
even if you don't lose any weight. So that's important.
That is important. It's not just for losing weight. It's a good for your body in general.
Yeah, so number 2 is to sleep more. You'll be less sensitive to negative emotions.
Really?
Which I definitely believe.
I believe it. It's hard to find time to sleep, though.
Yeah, that's the difficult part. I
should say sleep more.
Yeah.
I find time to sleep, but I find it.
I average about 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah, I think that's about mine, too.
Yeah. But more makes you happy, so can't argue with that.
Yeah, what a life.
Do you want to be happy or do you want to get more done?
Yeah.
All right, number 3 is spend more time with friends and family. Money can't buy you happiness. Staying in touch with friends and family is one of the top 5 regrets of dying.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want more evidence that time with friends is beneficial for you, research proves it can make you happier right now.
I think that's kind of sad that it's something people only realize they didn't get enough of when they die.
Yeah. There's a lot of material in this article, but I'm just skimming through it. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. A lot of different studies. A lot of just good stuff. The next one is to get outside more. Happiness is maximized at 57 degrees.
Really?
Yeah.
So does that mean our buildings are too warm?
I think I don't know. The American Meteorological I'm not passing on it. Society published research in 2011 that found current temperature has a bigger effect on our happiness than variables like wind speed and humidity, or even the average temperature over the course of a day.
That's very interesting. So 57 degrees, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of cold. I don't know if I can be happy at 57 degrees. Maybe it changes from person to person. But anyway, we can sort of ignore that point. Number 5 is help others. 100 hours a year is the magic number.
Really?
Yes. The Journal of Happiness Studies published a study that explored this very topic. Participants recalled a previous purchase made for either themselves or someone else and then reported their happiness. Afterwards, participants chose whether to spend a monetary windfall on themselves or something else. Participants assigned to recall a purchase made for someone else reported feeling significantly happier immediately after this recollection.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so
don't just be selfish.
Yeah.
I'll give that one to them.
Yeah, definitely. And number 6 is to practice smiling. It will reduce pain, improve your mood, and help you think better.
Really?
Just by smiling. Just by contracting the muscles in your face.
That's actually kind of painful.
Well, they say smiling uses less muscles than frowning.
That's true. I've heard that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Practice smiling every morning in the morning. So when you get up in the morning, practice smiling.
Turn the temperature down, open a window or something.
Do 7 minutes worth of exercise and you'll be the happiest person ever.
And then give some money away.
Give some money away. It's a good day.
Yeah. Number 7, plan a trip. It helps even if you don't actually take one.
Really?
That seems extremely depressing to me. If you're going to plan a trip and then not do it.
It does seem kind of depressing. Although I guess that's what
putting all this.
That's basically
in a way.
Planning something that you.
That is interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
Might never do.
But does Pinterest actually make you happy, or does it just make you want stuff?
I really enjoy Pinterest, actually. It's where I got a lot of ideas for the stuff we're doing in this room. But then again, most guys don't like Pinterest. But I was on Pinterest like when it was still a beta. Like you had to be invited in.
Ooh, fancy.
I just thought it was really cool. So I was like, invite me in.
The next one is to meditate.
I've heard that. Meditate.
But what do we define as meditating?
I think it's where you like shut everything else down, like no noise, no electronics, and you don't have to like, do the whole process. But you should sit in a comfortable position and clear your mind and try to focus. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be helpful.
It sounds like it could be painful.
We could all use a little bit of just slowing down and not thinking as much. Although thinking is important. Maybe not thinking for a little while would help us to actually think clearer.
Once in a while. But not all day.
It says it will rewire your brain for happiness. So
I believe that.
The next one, number 9, is to move closer to work.
That's so true.
A short commute is worth more than a big house.
It's very true. I didn't realize until so this year I live like right across the street from Regent. But the previous year, or 2 years ago, I had an apartment down at town center. Which is like 30 minutes drive. If it's not.
I can't even imagine traveling that far to go to school every day.
Yeah. So I will tell you.
Even like some of my friends who are like commuters, I'm like.
Yeah. I know some of them come from a long like hour.
Yeah, I can do that.
I agree.
It feels like just like, how do you waste that much time like in the car every day? I can't imagine. Like I get like a little distracted by Facebook, and then like my whole day is just like,
gone.
Where did my time go?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, that's definitely, I feel like that would make you happier. And number 10, practice gratitude. Increase happiness and satisfaction. A little bit of Thanksgiving every day is the idea.
Those are pretty good. I like those.
And then they kind of had a little side note at the end. Getting older will actually make you happier. That can't be true for everybody. What about that bitter old man who's all like, "Oh, get off my lawn"?
I would imagine it's like getting older after a certain point for each person.
Yeah, it says as we get older, particularly past middle age, we tend to naturally grow happier. There's still some debate over why this happens, but scientists have a few ideas. Research, including the authors of what, it doesn't clarify, have found that older people shown pictures of faces or situations tend to focus on and remember the happier ones more and the negative, the happier ones more and the negative ones less.
All right. So don't be afraid of getting older.
Yeah.
That article is just filled with good advice of ways to be happier.
For sure.
I concur with most of them, actually.
So
Now it's just a matter of doing.
Yeah. Are you going to go change your life now, Dylan?
I'm going to, yep. Starting immediately.
Yep. Sleep more. Exercise more.
Yeah, everyone talks about exercise more. It's like waiting on that. All right, should we wrap this thing up?
It's getting towards the end, isn't it?
It is getting towards the end. I think we snuck just under our time. All right, so next week, coming up at the Daily Runner, we have some exciting articles about the Reagan Symposium. We should be back to full speed, hopefully, if the snow holds out. There's another cool article coming up.
That we're writing?
I think so.
That we're working on?
We're gonna try to do a video walkthrough of Lux Vera. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, hopefully soon.
So, and some exciting stuff. You'll see more and more original video coming from us. So keep an eye out. Thanks for watching. Say bye, John.
See ya.